Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Today we're making the Bitter Bee cocktail. Now this cocktail was created at the famous Milk and Honey bar in New York City, and it also happens to be the first vodka cocktail that we do on this channel. We will have more, so stay tuned. There will be more vodka cocktails down the line. I'm not the biggest fan of vodka, but it's got its place, and there are a few drinks that I quite enjoy. Okay, so we're going to start off with some mint. So about 10 to 12 leaves. You know how I like to work. You pick a bunch of stems and pick off the bottom leaves, throw them in the glass, and then use the top to make a nice bouquet for our garnish. This is the first year that I grew my own mint in the garden, and wow, that stuff is like a weed. It just doesn't stop. You know, previous years I would always be short on mint. I would buy mint from the grocery store and, have friends come over, want a mojito, and it's like, I don't have any mint. Now it's just, I've got too much of it. So yeah, pro tip, grow your own mint. Hey guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button and then click that little bell on the side. That way you get notified when we upload new content. Next up, we're gonna put some honey syrup. All right, so it's called a bitter bee, honey, get it? So we're gonna do half an ounce of honey syrup. Now remember, honey syrup is basically just diluted honey. Mine is clearly not diluted enough. It's been in the fridge for a while. But it's just 3 parts honey and to 1 part water. Next up, we're gonna do a bar spoon of brown sugar. Now, the classic recipe actually asked for a brown sugar cube. I don't have a sugar cube, so I'm just using a little bit of brown sugar. We're gonna grab our muddler and we're gonna press that mint. And if you had a sugar cube, you'd be crushing the sugar cube. We're just gonna mix the honey syrup with the mint, with the sugar, get everything incorporated. It's gonna smell really, really nice, good mint flavor. Since we're using honey and brown sugar, you're gonna have a deeper flavor than just plain, if you had plain simple syrup. Next up, lime juice. We're gonna do 3/4 ounce. And then we go to our vodka. So I'm using Russian Standard. I mean, any vodka. Vodka's tasteless, right? So any vodka will do. Don't use expensive stuff. 2 ounces of vodka. Okay, now this is a crushed ice drink. I already have some crushed ice, but if you didn't, you would get your Lewis bag, get your mallet, and smash away and make some crushed ice. We're gonna put a little bit of crushed ice in our glass and do a flippy move and do a quick shake. Remember, with crushed ice, we don't need to shake very long. Couple shakes, 10 seconds, that's all it takes. Grab yourselves a rocks glass, and we're gonna do an open pour. You could strain the mint out onto some fresh ice, but this drink, classically, mint stays in the glass. We just do an open pour and dump everything into the glass. We are then going to top off with more crushed ice, as we usually do with crushed ice drinks. Okay, so bitter bee. We've got the bee portion. We've got some honey syrup in there. Now we need the bitter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some Angostura Bitters, and we're gonna give it about 10 to 15 dashes. Just don't even count. Just keep dashing that top until you've got a nice bright red float of bitters on top of the drink. So for garnish, we've got our mint bouquet that we had earlier. Just give it a nice quick slap to express those aromatics. Stick it there. Now I won't put a straw in this. You could put a straw if you wanted to, but I think it's important to drink this through the bitters. If you drink from the bottom, you're not gonna get that bitter taste. And there you have it. That's the bitter bee. How does it taste? I mean, it's a vodka drink. Vodka doesn't have much taste. So what you're getting primarily the bitter, the Angostura, a little bit of floral notes, deep kind of sugary molasses notes from the sugar, and the mint, of course. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a fine drink. It's delicious, but I mean, would this be better with rum? Probably. It's actually very similar to a Queen's Park Swizzle in that respects. You can check out that video. But it's not a bad drink. But all right, well, that's it for the video. Sorry I couldn't be more enthusiastic about this one. I'm not a huge fan of vodka drinks. I like drinks that are spirit forward. You can taste the rum, taste the whiskey, taste the tequila. vodka has no taste. It just tastes like whatever else you throw in the drink. So, yeah. But I encourage you to try it nonetheless, and we will see you next time. Cheers.